Hey everybody, this is Bevin Branlandingham, and I'm here with another episode of my web series, The Lesbian Tea Basket, where I rate and review tea and reclaim tea parties for lesbians. This is my first episode from my new house in California because I moved to LA from Brooklyn. And as you can see, I am delivering this tea basket message to you from a porch because I did not have that in New York ever. So I'm really excited to live a more outdoorsy life, more in touch with nature, and sort of see what LA can do for me. But I'm still obsessed with tea, and it is only increasing now that I'm in California. So today's Lesbian Tea Basket is about a new Adagio Tea haul. Their new social media director saw my blog the last time I did a haul, and she was excited about it, so she said, "Hey, can I give you a gift certificate to try some more tea? And you can blog about it." And I was like, yes, 100% yes. So if anybody out there is wondering if I want a gift certificate for tea to try it out for my blog, the answer is yes. So just feel free to shoot me an email. Anyway, so what I bought from Adagio this time, it's morning also, by the way. It's also gloomy. I don't know if you can tell from this tiny square of my life, but it's called June gloom, and it's when it is kind of like foggy and like, overcast in the morning. I don't hate it. It gets really sunny and really hot here, so I kind of like a morning to ease into it. But anyway, morning time is great for me because it's the only time of the day that I drink caffeine because I work really hard to manage my anxiety naturally, and caffeine is obviously something that kind of increases anxiety, so for me it's a morning time thing. But right now I'm enjoying my favorite black tea that they have ever made at Adagio, which is called Valentines, and I'm sure it's some sort of like special for Valentine's Day thing, but it is delicious. It's black tea. It has rose petals, which I love in conjunction with the black tea, chocolate flavor, strawberry flavor, cocoa nibs, dark chocolate chips, and strawberries, which is delicious. I'm drinking it right now, in fact, out of my new Dolly mug. I've gotten to the point where I have so many Dolly Wood and Dolly Parton mugs that I have to have mugs that are Dolly related. I bought this at Dollywood because she has a bald eagle sanctuary at her theme park because that's the kind of person she is. And this has a schmaltzy quote on it which says, "When it rains, most birds occupy shelter. The eagle is the only bird that flies above the storm." Isn't that beautiful? Words to live by. Thanks, Dolly. Anyway, Valentine's is really delicious. It's I would call a very flavorful black tea, which I really appreciate. It's a strong flavor, and it has a lot of sweetness to it, a sweet undertone, and the chocolate is really good. I also really enjoyed from my haul the coconut iced tea. They make a coconut black, which is also delicious, but I specifically got the iced tea because I was like, well, let's see what Adagio does in an iced tea pitcher sized bag. Most of their tea comes loose, but this comes in a bag ready to throw into some sort of pitcher, which I happen to have, an iced tea pitcher. They suggest you can actually cold brew their iced tea by just throwing it into a pitcher of cold water and putting it in the fridge overnight. That's not true for me. Maybe other people who like a weaker iced tea can live that life, but for me it's just as easy to pour a pitcher of boiling water into the iced tea pitcher, brew it for 3 or 4 minutes, and then put it in the fridge. So that's my life. But if you like a weaker iced tea or like something that's a little bit less strong, you do you and live your best coconut iced tea life. But this is the shit. This is a really good coconut flavor. Adagio really knows how to flavor teas. They're my favorite source for flavored decaf black. I really haven't found anyone who comes close to that. It's also really hard to source decaf black tea leaves. So Adagio, if you want to hook somebody up who's doing her own energy healing tea, you let me know. But anyway, so decaf black flavored, they're the place to go, and they do great black flavors. So I really wanted to see how they did with Rooibos, because Rooibos is a type of tea that's made from a South African red bush, and there's also a green Rooibos too. So there's red Rooibos and green Rooibos. So many Rooiboses. Rooibos? What's the plural for Rooibos? I don't know. I'm going to a tea expo next week. I'll let you know. Anyway, so I tried their green Rooibos Key West, which it has a lot of fruits in it, It's marigold flowers, passion fruit flavored, orange peels, mango pieces, natural mango flavor, and apricot flavor. I have to say, it takes a lot of the tea for me to feel satisfied. Like, I have to do a very, very strong steep. I mean, you know, anybody who's watched my Lesbian Tea Basket before knows that I love strong steeping, but I need something to really, like, be like, hey, I'm a flavor. And this isn't quite there, but it's a nice, subtle, sweet flavor. Rooibos is really, really good for you. It is extremely antioxidant. It's really good at fighting cancer. There's just so many benefits to Rooibos. So if you're interested in just drinking Rooibos medicinally, which I strongly encourage, then I think this is a great choice, the green Rooibos Key West. But also, Adagio has a million Rooibos flavors, so I'm going to keep trying. I'm not giving up on you, Adagio. I also really love Key West, so that's why I went for that flavor specifically. I tried their Honeybush Vanilla, which I enjoyed. I thought it was a sweet taste. Dara really likes it, but she really likes Rooibos and Honeybush. Those are her, like, favorite teas to go to. What else did I love? Of course, the decaf flavors. Raspberry is really good, but also peach, apricot. The Decaf Tropics is one of my faves, which I feel like is just like sort of like an amazing fruit medley decaf flavor. And of course, their Decaf Earl Grey is on point. I feel like they're definitely in my top 3 of favorite Decaf Earl Greys. Anyway, so that's the first Lesbian Tea Basket from California, the first of many, and I am super excited and thankful to Adagio for hooking me up.